Hi, and welcome back. Today we are here with one of my favorite production people, Erica Jaffe, owner of Staccato Productions, and we are talking about the subject of audio. One of the biggest questions I get asked from all of my customers is, what does a video cost? And it really depends on what you want. I mean, budgets can range from nothing to $1 million for the same 1-minute spot. So one of the things that I think Erica and I both agree on is one way you don't want to cut corners is audio. Erica, what's a big mistake that people make when they do audio on their own or try to do it themselves?
Well, I think the easy way is just grabbing a camera and going and not even really paying attention to it. You don't know noises in the background, if there's airplanes, if there's traffic, all those things can be really distracting. And if you just grab a camera and go, you don't necessarily pay attention to that stuff, and I think that's a really huge mistake. So it's just really a critical piece of the whole process.
And one of the things that I think is the big differentiator in a lot of cases, if you go online and you see a video that just you don't like how the experience at all, I'm willing to bet it's bad audio that's making you turn away from it.
Bad audio definitely stands out. If it's okay video, usually that's passable, especially with the internet nowadays and people doing their own videos. But bad audio, you really notice.
Okay, so now we've turned off our lav mics and we're just using the camera mics. And this is a high-end professional camera, and you would think it would have a good audio source, but
it does have an audio source, but you can definitely hear the quality difference, and your audience is also definitely going to know the quality difference.
So what would you give for tips for people that are either doing videos on their own or hiring a professional production crew to come do audio? What kind of things should we think about for audio?
Well, you first of all don't want to cut corners like you were saying. So depending on what the situation is, if you're doing an interview or a discussion like we are today, lav mics are really easy to get, and they work really well. Also, there's things like boom mics that you can consider, or having an actual boom operator, depending on what the situation is. We can go over all that stuff in pre-production, but having someone there that knows the production side of it, knows the technical side of it, that can recommend the best way to go with your audio for what you're filming, that would be what I would recommend.
And what if you're recording a voiceover? What would you recommend for that?
Voiceovers, again, if you can use a quality microphone, a boom mic, a lav mic, a shotgun mic, something like that, works really well. And be sure that if you're doing a voiceover on your own, that you're in a really quiet area, in a closet. Your car is actually in a quiet neighborhood is a really good kind of studio setting. So just be aware of your surroundings and try to pay attention to the little things that might distract.
Yeah. Well, and one great tip is I've done that I've gotten 2 pillows, put them over my head, and done a voiceover, and then used Camtasia and a ScreenFlow to capture the video or the little bit of the story I'm trying to tell, using video as the medium. So there's a lot of different things you can do, but just being super aware of audio is important. If you're interested in more information on what it takes to execute the production process and what's important, head over to YouTube and see our video series or visit our website.